this setup. And hopefully you guys can hear me. Oops, sorry. I do not know if I like this setup. The camera is so far away from me, I have to lean over to see it. After we've been here for a while, let me know your honest opinions. Do you like this setup? And the reason that I did it this way is because I wanted to get farther away from my embroidery machine, because it's loud. So, you like this setup, Melinda? I don't know, but let me start. I don't have my computer here. My computer's over there. I'm feeling a little discombobulated. But anyway, thanks for being here. Let me try to say hi to some people. And let me know, can you hear me? So yes, I can hear you, or I hear you fine. No, it's too loud. Let me know. You like it, Retired Crafter? Okay, so you can hear me. Can you hear the embroidery machine? It's not loud? Do I sound like I have to yell? Because, okay, let me see if you can see it. I gotta see if I'm pointing the right, okay. So do you see this thing on the wall over here? That's like sound baffling with fabric over it. And I don't have any sound baffling over there, so I feel like it's echoing. The automatic connection's acting up. You hear the machine, but it's fine. Okay. All right. I think I'm doing a little too much. I should have tested this, but this is what we have. So, and I can't even change the view from over here. I have to walk over there. But hopefully you can see in the little picture that I'm embroidering something. And hello to everyone that's here. I'm probably not going to go down. The sound's okay, the machine isn't too loud. I'm probably not going to go down one by one because I don't have my computer here, and I can't move that thing because it's too far away. So hopefully you understand. I'll come up with a better setup. I'll get my computer here next time. You only hear your machine going? All right. Well, thanks for being here. We're going to do a couple things tonight. I have a new rhinestone template. I don't know that I've come out with a rhinestone template for a very long time. And so I have a new rhinestone template. It's pretty simple. It would be pretty easy to do. I'm going to put it on a black t-shirt. I haven't selected my stone colors yet. And then I'm stitching out another towel. This is a towel that I did a video on. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm redoing it because it had some issues. And if you want to know what those issues are, go check out that video. All right. So unbiased, tell me the truth. Does it sound like I'm yelling? Because I feel like I'm yelling. And if I don't yell, can you hear me? So, truthfully, does it sound like I'm yelling? Let me know. The towel's cute. Thank you, Renee. Not yelling. Okay, not yelling. Smack my head. All right. Well, thanks for being here. This feels so different. Let me go look and see how my project's going on the embroidery machine. And it doesn't sound like you're yelling. Okay, thanks, Bobby. Let me go check. That's looking good. Okay, I think it's looking really good. Now, when I first started tonight, something was wrong with my bobbin. and it said check my thread, so I said okay, and then I pushed the back button thinking I'd go back, and then I pushed the forward button. I was trying to go back to step 1, and I went to step 2. So unbiased, it looks really big from this view because can you tell where it's distorted? It is very distorted, and the wall is right behind you. So I'm at that wall, and then it's a pretty big room, but it is definitely not as large as what it looks like on this video. And then usually I'm right behind this, and the heat press is over there. I was hoping you'd be able to see the heat press, but it's just right out of view. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this black t-shirt, Bobby Brooks t-shirt, and I got this at the Dollar General. And the template, it says, hey, and then girl. So it says, hey girl, there's an outline, there's an inside, and then there's the word girl. Hey Eve. Hey to everyone coming in. I don't have my computer here to be able to scroll through everything, so it's a little awkward for me. Hey Patrice. New view. Yes, I'm not sure I like it. Patrice. So Patrice and I have been talking about doing a kind of crime discussion, and I think what we have been thinking about was the first trial would be the Lori Vallow Daybell conspiracy trial that's going on right now. It's getting interesting. The first day was pretty boring, but it's getting interesting. Okay, so as far as stones go, I haven't thought that far. Ahead. But I do see some royal sapphire ones here. They have kind of a purplish tint to it. Can you even see that? This table's so big I can't reach. My husband and my son built this for me, and the top of it's just an unfinished top that I got at Home Depot. So I wanted it left the natural color, and so I put about 3 coats of polyacrylic on it, and then Tim and John built the stuff under it. And it's on wheels, so I can roll it around if I want to. But I'm thinking about using these for the outline. I'm thinking about using the new Icy Crystal AB because people have been using them and I want to use them for the inside, and then maybe magenta for the word girl. I don't know. I think I'll grab those stones real quick. I think that's what we'll do. All right, so give me a minute to grab those. Okay, sorry I was gone a while. I was having a hard time finding the magenta. But I found them. Now I'm changing my mind maybe. I think the fuchsia chrome would look good for the word girl. I think fuchsia chrome and royal sapphire and icy crystal AB. I'm going to try to bring this around and show it to you up close. I don't know how this is going to work. What do you guys think about that? I think that's what we're going to go with. So has anybody else been watching the trial that I'm talking about? And if so, who has been the most interesting witness that you've seen questioned? And I'm not going to talk about it a lot because I want to talk with Patrice about it. Alright, trying to trick over here. Hey everybody coming in. This new, I'm going to have to wait till that moves a little bit before I can see it, Stacy. Let me turn my heat press on. The new stuff is nice. Stacy, I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. I think I would like it better if I didn't have a loud embroidery machine going. Hello. Hey everyone coming in. Let's see. You can't do true crime, life seems... Yeah, that's true. That is true, Naomi. You do have a point there. Okay, so for my outline, again it says, hey girl. There's an inside, an outline, and the word girl. And we're doing the outline. I don't know if this will show up that well. I was going to do Royal Sapphire for the outline. Let me think about this. Because I always hate it when you get something on your shirt and then you can barely see it. And this would be pretty dark. So maybe I'll reverse. I think I'll do the fuchsia chrome for the outline. We're going to start with that. We're going to go fuchsia chrome for the outline. And then we're going to go icy crystal AB for the inside. And then we're going to figure out what we want the word girl to be. Because I don't know yet. Okay, but I'm going to try to read. Let's see. What do you watch the trial on? I watch it on YouTube. Hey, Tionda. You almost have the same setup. A big stencil. It's like 10 point something wide, and then it's 6 point something tall. So it's not as big as a lot that we've done, but it's a good size template. I wanted you to see, hey Linda Gray. Hey to be young, Gifted Black. Thanks, Vanetta. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully that layer will be done stitching out soon because it's overload for me right now. It reminds me, hey Angel Bee, it reminds me of when we were doing lasers live and I was standing right by the laser and I kept having to yell what to Patrice. Okay, can you see my template here? Yeah, you can see it a little bit. You love that view? Thank you, Linda. One thing is, usually my table's a little higher, and I feel like I wish this table were, that high. That way you can't see my stomach. And let's see, what else do I not like? I don't like that the camera's so far away. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully I have most of what I need over here. Yep. Got the transfer tape. I really did try to get ready for this. Uh-huh. Eve, that's what I'm trying to do is hide that tummy. I wonder how Tim would like it if I said, hey, can you make the table like, what just fell? Rhinestone? Can you make the table like, 4 inches taller? Just find bigger casters that are 4 inches taller? I don't think so. Maybe I should just lose my tummy or not worry about my tummy. So I cut the 2 parts of hay out separately, and then I'll show you a little bit. I had a weeding box around them, and then I have them shoved together, because if you have 2 templates that aren't shoved together, but they're kind of close. Your rhinestones get stuck in between the layers. And so I was trying to be strategic when I was making this. But what are you all doing this evening? Are you working on a craft? Cleaning up after dinner? It's a Thursday night. I know Caesar was having some Caesar After Dark thing, some class tonight. So we might be missing some people to that. Diane, it's a different view. I'm not sure that I like it. Hey, Baltimore. Hey, Marta. I'm not sure if I like the new setup. I really only did it to get the camera away from the noise of the embroidery machine. I don't think it works. I think I need to put the embroidery machine in the next room. What just beeped? Put the embroidery machine in the next room. That would probably be more helpful. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, it's a new view I'm trying out for tonight. We'll see. All right. That looks pretty good. This is my first time making this. I literally finished this a little earlier today. So I don't know what I'm going to think about it. We'll see. But it cut out really nicely. My Romeo did a nice job tonight. Get off there. All right, let's see. Oh, I think it's finally done. Yeah, I'd like to stitch that out, but that noise is driving me crazy. Let me go put the camera a little larger on it so you can see what it's done so far. Practicing on your machine, Carla. Awesome! Let's go look at it. Let me just go ahead and take it off. All right, that looks good so far, but I don't know that I can stitch that out the rest of the way while we're live. That was driving me crazy. What kind of waffles? Discord waffles? I don't know what that is. Hey, do you guys remember like when you were kids or teenagers or whenever? Do you remember at Dairy Queen something called a crunch cone? Because we went to Kansas City last weekend, and when we were coming back through a town on our way home, there was a Dairy Queen. And for some reason, I have this kind of flashback of crunch cones. Hey, Connie, welcome. Crocheting a baby blanket. Okay, Bobby, you remember the crunch cones? So I had not thought of crunch cones since I was probably 16 years old. And that's been a long, long time ago. And all of a sudden, I saw Dairy Queen. I was like, I wonder if they have crunch cones anymore. So they had, now they're called, well, they always had dip cones. But now it's in the dipped cone section. And I didn't realize really what crunch cones were. But they are little crunchy things that taste like peanut brittle. But I wouldn't say they have the same texture as peanut brittle. And then stitch it out noises part. I'll do that. I'll do that. But I had one. And when I was young, they rolled that thing in the crunchies, and it was packed with crunchies. So then I started getting on Amazon looking for, I think I put in their crunch cone. And sounds like something you would not be aware of. Anyway, I found on Amazon that you can buy the crunches for crunch cones. So I bought some and they showed up yesterday. But our brains really work weird because I had not thought of those things for decades. For decades. But I'm thinking of them now. I'll go to Sonic later and get an ice cream cone and make my own crunch cone. Discard is a sourdough starter. Oh, okay. A lot of gut health and lower glycemic index. I've seen that starter all over the internet lately. You have the worst sweet tooth. Lord, sounds like something that would not be on Amazon. I know. So it's little crunchies with some sprinkles in it. Let me go ahead and pre-press this real quick. And can you guys see me at all? Do you just see my backside? Hey. See, I think if I talk over you won't be able to hear me very well. So yesterday, Tim and I had to go sign our tax papers and pay and all that good stuff. It was the first year I hadn't done our own taxes. But afterwards, because we have to go to the next town over, we went to, is it Marshall's over there? So like, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, all those stores. I think it's Marshall's over there. And we're walking through there, and Tim's like, hey, I found something for your craft room. It was a bag of like 6 pet hair lint rollers for $9.99. So I got them. I don't know if I'll ever go through 6 of them, but I got them. Hey, Beverly. Wonder what the... Man, my eyes aren't very good to see that far. Thanks, Donzel. Yep, Bobby, it is very weird how our brains work. Wonder what the prices on Amazon will be with the tariffs. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, sorry. That's all in such flux right now. Okay, so I don't know. Oh. I didn't realize that I left myself small like that. If you can see my table, it might look like there's gaps in it, but the gaps are where the word girl goes through. So, not a big deal. I'm going to have to watch the comments here. Yeah, sure has been crazy. Okay, a couple of stones didn't come up. Oh, well, one of them was a double. That's why one of them didn't come up. And it's right by another one that didn't come up, probably because of the height from the double stone. Start your embroidery machine. Nothing wrong with the noise. Okay. All right. I'll do that. I got to change the thread real quick, and that takes me a minute. And I get a little stage fright of being able to get it through the needle. So give me a minute. Let me do that. So you guys can't even see it. Okay, so I'm doing the lips, and the lips won't take very long. And then I have to go back to the first step that I accidentally bypassed. And it takes quite a while. But I'm going to stitch this out. I'll show it to you guys. And then it's the same design that I did in a video yesterday or the day before, except I changed the parts of it I didn't like. So if you saw the video, the inside of the E didn't stitch out very well, or the inside hole didn't stitch out very well. And then I tried to do a beam stitch around it, and it looked terrible. So I took that off in the design. And then it is a larger design. It's like for a 6x10 hoop. But I'll go ahead and put that in the members tab. Okay, so I want to make sure that there's enough room for the word girl. Let's see. Because girl sticks above this. No, not really, it doesn't. So I think I'll be fine. It might barely stick above it. But let me check this out. It's not too bad, but it looks like I need to shift it just a little bit. And you know, I'm weird about that. Just like probably some of you are. A few of you, maybe. Or maybe not. Alright, I don't know if you can see through the plastic. It looks pretty straight. So let's go ahead and press that. No! Okay. It's telling me I need to check my thread. When I went from one set of the lips to the other, it messed up. So hold on. Oh, look this up. Okay, let's look at this. Oh my goodness. Let me get my tweezers. Or these will do. Hey, Uni, I'm over here. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I had forgotten to lay the spool down. I forgot to lay the spool over like you're supposed to. So hopefully that didn't affect my design too much. And hopefully I can get this transfer tape off. Okay. I'm going to put this back under the heat because it is really pulling to get the transfer tape off. So let me put it under the heat for like 3 or 4 seconds. Alrighty. That's better. Alright, so you're going to see gaps when I show this to you because there's gaps in it for the word girl to go through it. But there's the first layer. Now the second layer we're going to use the Icy Crystal AB. And what did I do with it? I lost it. There it is. I love Icy Crystal AB, and I think I've only used it once on some kind of small. So let's see how it turns out with it. Oh my gosh, that was so pretty. Let me see if it will stay the way it needs to stay for you to see this. Isn't that pretty? And if you've come in recently, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, Rosette's so pretty. And just looking at it here, there's so many shades of pink and purple, and I don't know that I'd say blue, but it is so pretty. Also, with this template, I did put the number of each color stones, like based upon the colors that I used in the Etsy picture. I put the number stones of each separate color. Usually I've just put the total number of stones because I figured people used different, ways to layer them, but I feel like I should start adding that, so I will. Hey Joyce, welcome. Yes, Sharon, me too. Working on a little piggy. Change the facial features. Okay, so it's an embroidered pig. Hey Jennifer, hey Terry. Hey Gail. What design are you using? It's a design I just finished today. I had it on my computer for a few weeks. And I finally went in today and did all the fine tuning you have to do. And it says, "Hey girl." So it's pretty simplistic, nothing fancy. I don't even know why I decided that was a good template a few weeks ago, but I did. One thing about this table, there's a ton of room on it, but I have to lean over. And it's not, I'm not leaning over just so you can't see my belly. Eat. That's not why I'm leaning over. I'm leaning over because I can't see very well. Even sitting on my table, these stones, they are so pretty. Thanks, I'm biased. Oh, you're finally learning to digitize. Good. I think I saw you'd put in a comment that you've been playing around with it more. That's great. I mean, if you have it anyway, it's great to start using it. And the design that I made, what I did was I made it in Silhouette Studio. I think I used a font for part called Bimbo. The other was either Amelia. I think it might have been Amelia. So I made the design in Silhouette Studio and I saved it as an SVG. Then I took the SVG into Embroidery and then I digitized it there. And most of it was just auto digitizing. I did do some fine cleanup, but it didn't take a ton of time. And I got the idea. I saw some Gimme Some Sugar on Etsy. I don't think they were embroidery designs, just designs. And I was trying to find something to make on a towel, and I thought that was cute. Or, oops, I'm missing some stones. All right, I think one more and that's it. Let's see. I don't have my overhead camera, so you guys can't tell me now. Hi, Dee. All right. So I'll press this, and then I'll go ahead and start the last layer. Actually, I might do that before I start this, because that last layer is going to take a while, and I don't want to press this and set it down and let it cool again, and yada, yada, yada. So give me a minute to go change out my thread, and I'll be right back. See these? I don't know if you guys have these net things, but I love them. That started off stitching really, really loosely, and I don't know if it's from me pulling on the top thread while it started, but I think it's doing okay now. Hopefully. Oh, gee, that's fine. Oh, okay, there's stones I didn't pick up, and I wasn't paying attention. So I'm gonna lay it right back down in place. All right, this time I'll pay more attention. I was stressing about whether the embroidery thing was going right. Okay, a couple of them over here. Ah. Okay, I just caused a little boo-boo. So I'm going to pull some of these off. Let me get some tweezers. Just as craft therapy, usually crafting is therapy, right now it's causing me to need therapy. Causing me the blues. Yeah, Jess. We're seeing if we like it. I moved to get away from the sound of the embroidery machine, but I don't know. Hey, Laura. You were starving? Did your husband get your poppers made? Okay. Put this back down. Figure out what I need to fix. I shifted a bunch of stones on accident. Hey, Sandra, welcome. Sandra, I'm having a rough life. You may not want to stay. Okay. Now we just have to figure out which stones are missing. I'm just going to place them one at a time. There's maybe 12 stones missing. Well, thank you. Thanks that you're here for the ride. It may be a little bumpy tonight. Little bumpy. But hopefully, the end results are worth it. Why are you sticking to that? Hold on, let me go look at it. I don't think... Oh, no, it's just the first letter's done. I think we got I-M-M-E. We got 4 more letters to go. get your super glue off your fingers. How to get super glue off fingers? Hey, Coretta. How to get super glue off fingers? That's a good question. If anyone has a good answer, let us know. All right. Success. Nail polish remover, then soapy warm water. All right. So hopefully everyone's weather has calmed down. It's been crazy, a crazy spring. We've had a really mild spring. We're kind of in that alleyway of bad storms, and we've had such a mild spring. We've had a lot of rain, which I love, because the drought will eventually hit this summer. If we don't get all this rain now, then the farmers are really suffering. Okay, I have an extra stone just laying on my shirt, so I don't know where that fell out of. But when you're doing this, don't rush it. If you're like, no, that doesn't look quite right, just take your time. Because once you lay those stones down, you're not going to be pulling them up. You can pull a few up by hand with the little wand, but you don't want to have to do too many. All right. Ooh, that is going to be gorgeous. Pretty, pretty. All right, let me check on the embroidery. I'll show you a big picture of it, and then we'll press this. I think it's stitching out really nicely. Okay, and I think maybe next week I might do Vera's Crafting Queen template, Spill in the Diversity. If you haven't seen that, I'm hoping to do that next Thursday. Ooh. Ooh. Let me show you. Let me move these stones so I don't sweep them. How pretty that looks. There's stuff on this table. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, Gail, I saw your shirt. Okay, so for the inside, I'm still not sure that I want to do. I'm still not sure I want to do this royal sapphire because I just don't know how well it's going to show up on this shirt. And what I don't want to do is not have the word girl show up real well. So let me think. Let me think. Maybe. What's all the purple? The mixes of purple called? It's not a mix, it's purple. The Violet Volcano? I need something that'll show up really well on a black shirt, but it has to have some good contrast to the crystal. Yeah, you think that'd look good, Eve? Violet Volcano? Somebody says white opal. I'm afraid the white opal would look so similar to the crystal that it wouldn't look all that great. Yeah, I think royal sapphire is too dark for purple. Okay, violet, purples. Let me grab that, and I'll see what I think. If I see anything else that I think would be good with pinks and purples, I'll grab it too. I found something. Did you guys hear me in there? I was yelling, I found something. Okay, maybe the aquachrome or the violet volcano. You think the pink would blend in with the icy of the violet volcano? Is that what you're talking about? I'm afraid there's not going to be a big enough contrast. So, hey, Robin. So, let me see what I think about this. Let me see. That's even pretty dark. Well, it's going to be something that's really going to show out, or you're going to lose it. Let me think. So it's going to have to be super bright. Icy citrine? I don't think I have icy citrine. You says red. Gold. Capri blue. Hey, Linda. Yeah, I just don't know if I have icy citrine. Let me go. I'll be back. Okay, I think my husband stole some of my stones. Because I have like a royal red or something that's gorgeous, but I can't find it. Okay, so I have red here. I don't think that quite looks right. And a new icy that looks yellow, like the icy honey. Daffodil. I found one that I was wondering about. RMAB. Maybe. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. But will it really show up? I'm very perplexed. Very, very perplexed. But I gotta figure out something. Okay, somebody earlier said, oh, I know. What about a light blue, aquamarine? I know, Patrice, what color? Our local blingologist. Patrice. I think maybe Patrice would say aquamarine. Maybe. Okay. I think I'm going for this. Yeah, this looks a lot like brass. Sandra, the gold arm AB. Golden rod. I'm pretty sure I don't have golden rod. I don't know. I'm not usually this indecisive. Okay. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. I think I might have found it. Yes, I think I'm going to do this blue, a pink or a purple. Yeah, the thing is, so I started thinking about the Violet Volcano, which is purples, but it doesn't look like it would jump out on this black shirt because the word girl is thin. It's a thin thing, it's not thick. So I need something that's going to be able to pull its weight. And so I believe that I am down to aquamarine or RMAB. They would blend with the icy. Which one do you think would blend with the icy, Sharon? The bold color in the blue family. Yeah, I agree. I think I need to use a non-AB. Unless it's the RMAB. The RMAB will stand out, I think. Okay, I'm going to RMAB. We're going RMAB. We made a decision. The problem, it's not a problem, but this Icy Crystal AB is so, so pretty. And I need a light color to go on the shirt so it contrasts with the black. I need a light color that'll highly contrast with the Icy Crystal AB. So that's my problem. I probably didn't pick the pink or the purple. Patrice, are you on here? I'm gonna lay these down and see what they look like. I brought out the neon purple. I don't know. I think one neon thrown in there is a little weird. Capri or magenta. Okay, I've got magenta here. Whoa! Is the magenta too close though to my fuchsia chrome, so it's going to get blended in? Okay. Okay. I'm going to put magenta on a piece of transfer tape. We're going to look at it. I don't mind scraping. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I don't mind scraping, so I could try magenta and RMAB. Look at that. You know I love pink. Okay. Patrice says Capri would be nice. Magenta would be great. We're going with great. Oh, I think this will be great. Oops, I have a weird color in there that I mixed in accidentally. Move that one out. So can you guys tell if my... Nope, it's not done. I have 2 glue stones that I accidentally mixed in there with that. Okay, so I think that's going to be a busy weekend for a lot of us because Patrice will come on tomorrow night, and then she has her Craft and Bling box Zoom on Saturday, and then I think Delanda's doing a Zoom for people that got her spring boxes, which are gorgeous. I saw Patrice's stuff in hers last night. It was so pretty. And then, let's see, I think they're doing So Good. I don't know if that's Sunday or Saturday night. And then Eve will be on Sunday night. So it's a busy weekend. We're going with this. It looks good. If it doesn't, blink trees. But it will. Okay, what did I do with my transfer tape? There it is. Oh, that's right. No So Good this weekend. Delonda is taking the week off after all that she's been through with being super duper busy. Okay, I see one stone that has a little weird, oops, got an extra stone here. One stone that looks just a little weird, so I'm going to take it off. And where was it? If I can't find it, it must not be that weird. There it is. Come on. All right, where do you go? Oh my goodness, I hope that's the last letter. Hey, Farmer Wants a Wife is on tonight. Who wants to watch it? It's really funny. It's done. I hope it's stitched out well. Okay, I have another extra stone. I did not look at this very well. There. I think that's good. Okay. Oh, investor, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I need to have my phone over here since my camera's so far away. Marilyn, you got me hooked on the floor, the show the floor. Yes, so we recorded it last night, and we'll record Farmer Wants a Wife tonight, and then usually late on Thursday nights we have a snack or a treat, and we watch both of those shows. I love all the little emoji, guys. Oh, it's a sewing machine. I was trying to figure out which one that was. Thank you. And don't forget, if you are a member and you would like the file that I just stitched out, I am not a professional digitizer. I'm pretty new at it, but I will put it in the community tab in case anyone wants it. Okay. Let's just move those to the middle of the table and I'll clean up later. Hey, Greg. Okay, I'm going to go get that off so we can see it. Was that Vera? Nope. It looks good. It looks really good. I like it. Hopefully, we get this one thread cut off. Let's see. That looks pretty good. I have on the lips, there's one little jump stitch at each end that's too short for the machine just to auto cut it. That looks good. Hopefully it's kind of in the center. Hopefully. Okay, whose birthday? Let's see. Naomi's is the 14th. Okay, so this top stabilizer, oh no, do not do anything with my template. The top stabilizer is a water soluble and it holds the stitches up so they don't just fall into the towel or they don't sink into the towel. And you can get a lot of it off just by tearing it. I will have to take out the centers of the letters, and usually there's a little cleanup to do with it. Well, always there's a little cleanup to do with it. But it's really not bad to clean up. Gail, you're finally having dinner? Girl, I'd be starving. This person doesn't miss many meals. Or eat them late. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed my shirt. That's in my Etsy shop. I made it either last year or the year before for Mother's Day. but the center is like a zebra print, and then the two M's are just solid. I do also have it, I changed, or I made one where the M's had an outline around them. It's the same exact template, I just separated the outline. And so if you bought this from my Etsy shop, send me your order number and just say I'd like the one with the outline. I'd be happy to send that to you too. I kind of like it with, since this has two colors and I want this to kind of stand out, I kind of like it with just solid. But I would be happy to send that. The stabilizer on back is tearaway, so there's going to be a lot of in-betweens, and I see a lot of the thread on the bottom of this towel that I need to clean up. But I'm not going to do that while I waste your time doing it. So, but let's look at it. It's cute. Still have more of that water soluble in the middle. So if you see anything shiny, that's the water soluble stabilizer that still needs to be taken out. But let me look and see if I got it centered this time. That looks better. I still feel like it needs to go that way a little bit. I don't know why, what I'm doing wrong, but there it is. I don't know if yellow is a great color to show on this towel, but I like it. It's fine. It does stitch out pretty nicely. There's a few little weird things. Let me show you one of them in the O. And if anyone knows why it does this, let me know. Yes, so Sharon, if you bought the file, and you can find the order number, just say, hey, I bought your mom file and I'd like the M's with the outline, and I will send that to you. Okay, so Eve, you do a lot of embroidery. See this little stitch right here that's inside the O? It's going up and down. Why is that there? Anybody know? Is it that it was, you know, part of the base stitches, and as it's stitched, it just for some reason didn't get underneath? I don't know, but there it is. If anybody has any ideas on why that little extra stitch is outside there, let me know. Hey, Barbara, thank you. What water soluble? I don't know the brand. Let me see. It says on here, it says super stable, but I can put links to it in the video description here in just a minute, because I'm just avoiding pressing this girl on here because I'm worried about it. So I'll let you know which one I used. Do you think that might be the problem with why it did that little line? This is pretty. This is pretty. Girl. Okay, I'll be right back. So if you're a member and you want that file, I'll put it in the members tab tonight when we're watching the recordings of the two shows we're watching. And then this weekend, I'll be removing the files for the mug rugs. And if you make anything from those, I love it when you post them in the Facebook groups. That's cute. Okay, are you ready? Ready, ready? Hey, Candy. don't know if I'm close enough for you to see it very well. It's kind of hard to hold it up over here, but let me see. I do better. There we go. Pretty. I love, love, love the Icy Crystal AB. Love it. Okay. I approve. I approve the color combination. I love it. If you didn't want to have competing pinks, you know, you could use a different color out here. An aquamarine, whatever you want. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, the pink did work. Thanks, Cheryl and Monique. Thanks, everyone. Vera, I don't know if you heard me say earlier that next week I'm planning to bling out your design, your Crafting Queens design. Okay, so let me know. Put it in the comments under the video if you don't mind, because I'm getting ready to get off here. Thank you, Eve. Hey, Marilyn Barber. Let me know in the comments under the video, honestly, do you prefer the other setup? The old setup where I'm behind this thing? Or do you prefer this setup? And be honest. You won't hurt my feelings. Hey, Just Gifted. Hey, Sonia. Thanks, Diane. Okay, so I'm going to be counting comments under the video. Like after the video's over and Donzel always goes and puts a comment in. And I appreciate that. Hey, where's Jessie? Hopefully Jessie's okay. Okay, we got some old, some new. Put them in the comment section under the video, though. That's where I'm going to be counting them. I love how this turned out. This design, if you're interested, is in my Etsy store. The stones that I used are magenta chrome on the outline. I use Icy Crystal AB, which I think is my new favorite stone. And then I use magenta for the word girl. And I have Eve's Rhinestone store, the Baby's Beauty store, linked in the video description. So there's that. And then I did a video on this towel. And I had some design issues I didn't like. So I fixed those. And tonight we stitched out the same design. This will be in the members community tab. So check that out. It'll be up for about a week or a week and 2 days. I am going to remove the mug rug because it's been up there like 3 weeks. I don't know. I have the mug rug design, and then I have the instructions for how to do the mug rug. So if you are a member and you haven't downloaded that and saved it to your computer, make sure you do that tonight or tomorrow at the latest. And that's it. That is it. Oh, love the embroidery. Thank you. Old setup. Thank you. Okay, question. What's a decent beginner embroidery machine? So, for me, my first embroidery machine had a 6x10 hoop because everyone that I watch on YouTube said they wanted a bigger hoop when they start with a smaller hoop. So I bit the bullet and I just bought the one with the bigger hoop. Mine's a Husqvarna Viking. I kind of think they're, compared to some of the machines, a little bit pricey. If anyone in here has a 6x10, like Shay Shay. Hey, Shay Shay. Shay Shay, did you see my pink shirt? Shay Shay, how big is your brother machine? Because I've seen you say that you love your brother machine the most. And anybody else that has a larger hoop, let us know if you were starting out or if you were starting over, what you wish you would have gotten. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Bobby and Beverly, Angel Krause, the Craft Minded, and Carrie got memberships at the generosity of Sharon Davenport. Thank you. Thank you. That is so sweet. Yeah, so I know Angel B has the Poulin EOC06 or something like that. It ends in 06, and I would say it is an affordable machine with a big hoop. And I may actually be using that machine coming up in the fairly near future, but it's like, I think it's almost 12 inches wide, and it is almost 8 inches tall. I've never used it. I can't vouch for it. Angel B, that's the only one she's used, but she likes hers. I think that's, and Eve did too. Eve, thank you. Let's see. How did I miss Eve? I still don't see who got hers. Maybe Linda Gray, because she said thank you. Let's see. Oh, Eve, I'm sorry. I hate that I missed that. Oh, thanks, Sharon. I just saw you said that I did a nice job at digitizing. Here we go. Linda Gray, Trish Wheeler, welcome. Soini. Whoops, it's going so fast. Kim, the Educated Natural, and Gil McGinnis. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, the mug rugs. Let me show you what it looks like if I can find one real quick. I was moving things around in this room because I didn't want you to see all the junk that's usually back there. Okay, here we go. So, if you're a member, these will be up until Saturday. It is the file to do a mug rug. The file is there, and step by step instructions are there. And I did it even as small as for a 4x4 hoop, even though I think that would be really tiny. I don't know how they'll look, but I did 3 sizes, so you could do it for a 4x4, a 5x7, or a 6x10. So if you're a new member, grab this, download what you need, because if you don't actually download it and put it on your computer, you don't really have it. And this is coming down this weekend. This file will be going up tonight. So if you have a larger hoop like this, or you might get one in the future, I'd go ahead and grab it. It'll come down probably 2 days after my live next Thursday, so probably the following Saturday. That's it. Go check out the stones. Check out the designs. There's the one we did tonight. And remember, let me know under the video, do you prefer the old setting or the new setting? I kind of have my thoughts on it, but I want to see what you guys think, very, very honestly. So thank you guys. I can't even end the live. I'm nowhere near anything to be able to end this live. But thank you so much for being here. Let's see, what did it say? Oh, that would be nice, Sharon. The old one. I think I like the old one too, but I'm open. I'm open. So anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll probably see you tomorrow night. Thanks, Smile. I'll probably see you tomorrow night in Patrice's live. So until then, thanks, Dee. Until then, bye. I gotta go somewhere to end the live. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Bye.